Did you tell them 8:30 originally?
I told him 8:20, 8:30. But he have a car. We told him he was running behind. But the accident was something like that.
There we go.
This Friday, be the first to see the second coming.
What it do, man? It's your boy Street Nitty represent. You come back and Facebook. Right here we on.
I saw Denzel Washington on TV the other day. He's a real good looking man. Man, I remember when me, him, and Wesley Snipes were young back in the 80s. They still got some of their money. I look good. I ain't got nothing, but I look good. It's a good life. It's a good life. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m.
Come on, the source screen.
I don't want to stop at the misfeed. Things that they wish to. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They don't tell the story, shit is different. God's plan. God's plan. I hope that sometimes I won't stay. I feel good sometimes I don't stay. I feel that I'm working both times. Might go down to see your beat. I go hard on Southside G. I make sure that no side eat. Still.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Dr. Harris, live here on the Street Nitty and DJ Getatcha Representative Show. It's going to be a really great show. Make sure that you're tuning in and getting ready for the guests that we have as well as the treat that we have.
I've been moving calm, some trouble with me. Try to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me.
Hey,
Don't pull up at 6
got
a.m.
special guests on the way.
You know how I like it when you love
We coming
me.
live.
I don't wanna stop at any mistakes.
What it do, world? This your boy Street Nitty, the representative, man. Coming live from DGU Radio Station. Yeah.
And it's your girl, Dr. Harris, live.
Shouts out to DJ Getatcha, man. You know what I'm saying? That thing going on here in the building, man. But we still in the building, man. You already know what it is, man. Shouts out to our God's children, man. Shouts out to the guests on the way, man. You already know what it is, man.
And shouts out to you who are already tuned in. We want to thank you for tuning in today.
Shouts out to the creator of heaven and earth, man. Shouts out to the Most High God, man. I mean, out there,
the original G, the original game.
Amen. The OG, you know what I'm saying? I've been out there rocking with the OG, the original God, the original gangster, you know what I'm saying? Amen, amen.
Hey, what about the only one that can give life and take it and never be charged for it?
Amen, amen. And every real talk. Hey, you know, my wife was sharing something with me earlier, and she talked about how Jesus, he hung with everybody, but he didn't make everybody part of his ministry, though. Everybody was part of that close circle. Amen. What it do, Vic Styles, man? You already know, man. We ain't on the step off in the building, man. You already know what it is, man. We coming live just like the Iron, bringing you your local
We got some really great discussions that I'm going to be discussing
discussion.
today. My little trigger for the hour, that I'm going to talk to the people regarding something that I feel is very very important for us to address and look into. You know, we got it coming for you. We got it coming. We got it coming.
Amen, amen, amen. And shouts out, man. Shouts out to T.I., man. I don't know if they freed him yet, man, but shouts out to T.I., man.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. What's going on with that?
Well, you know they say T.I. went to his resident in but in Stockbridge, you know he got a house in Stockbridge, and say he left his keys in the house, left him some kind of way, or left him somewhere, and say the security guard, you know, he didn't know who he was, so you can say security messed around and let him in finally, but said man Ti came back wanting to handle some business and throw some hands, so you know it was one of those situations, man. But you know, it's always something going on out here. Hey, for real. You know, it would make you mad though. You paying for $1 million house, and you ain't got your keys on you, and the security guard won't let you in. God, hey, shots out.
God's plan. Ain't that what Drake is talking about?
Amen. Shots out to Drake, man. You know what I'm saying? Continually making hot music, stamped and approved. Hey man, y'all be on the lookout for throwing money. Be on the lookout for throwing money to mixtape, man. You know what I'm saying? Throwing money to mixtape.
Yeah, that's gonna be really hot, really hot, really hot.
Oh yeah.
Look out, y'all, for the Black People Unity Festival on August the 4th and the Black I Am Awards on August the 5th.
Amen.
When I say that this is something that I am proud of and I can't wait until it comes into manifestation, I am so happy about the vision that God has gave me. So, I just hope that all the workers, because the naysayers are many, but the workers are few. But I need the real workers coming to help to make this thing happen for the sake of our Black families, our Black communities, our Black businesses, and the rebirth of our Black Wall Street. So go ahead, Street Nitty, get in.
Amen. Amen. Well, like I said, we got special guests on the way, and y'all know how we do over here at DJ Getatcha and Street Nitty Representative Show with the collaboration of Dr. Harris. We let the guests tell who they is when they get in the building, man. But they got some hot music. You ain't gotta be young to do your dream. A lot of people they have gotten older and they have stepped away from their dreams. But I tell you, no matter how old you are, stay pushing for your dreams. Stay, you know what I'm saying? That's your God given gift. You know what I'm saying? And like Dr. Harris said, man, y'all stay on the lookout, man, because it is going down August the 4th at the Black Unity Festival, man. Big event. We got slots for artists. Y'all want to come out there and perform, man. Y'all
that's
get
spoken word artists, that's music artists,
Amen.
That's visual artists, all three types of artists. We have spots for you. So come on out. Make sure that you get in contact with me at 404-944-8544. That's 404-944-8544. Or you can get in touch with Street Nitty because he knows everything and whatever needs to be done. We collab together to make it happen. I'm so thankful for him to be on my team.
Praise God, praise God. And then we also got vending spots for those of you that are entrepreneurs that got that trade that you hustling every day, man. This is the time to go and put out there on display. You know what I'm saying? So we got vendor spots, we got sponsorship packages. The sponsorship packages, we're looking from we anywhere from big corporations to small corporations. So we're looking for anybody that want to invest and be a part of something great.
Y'all, this year's theme is the rebirth of Black families.
Hey.
And the mission is to have a great big old family reunion of
Amen.
Everything: horseback riding, agriculture. We're gonna have a kids station. We're gonna have play kickball, tetherball. All of the things that we're going that families do. But of course, we're going to have entertainment too. We're going to have music artists, spoken word artists.
Amen.
But at the end result, we're also going to have some powerful black people that's going to talk to us as a people about the unity that is necessary. And of course, you'll have your girl, Dr. Harris, live as the keynote speaker for the mission of the rebirth of the black nation. So I hope that every family out there, no matter where you are, you can come to the Atlanta, Georgia area to be
Amen.
part of this history making event. The other thing about these two events is that these two events are also going to be a part of the film Heart of a Dope Man. So not only will you get to enjoy yourself, but you'll also be able to see yourself in the movie. Make sure that you are here, Atlanta, Georgia, August the 4th and August the 5th. On August the 5th is the Black I Am Awards.
Amen.
We're going to be honoring people that have been doing things to pave a way for us as a people, people that are doing things right now, and people that may have been relevant before, but you know, they need to be reminded of just how powerful they are.
Amen.
We're going to be honoring our people to
Amen.
bring recognition to the strength and the power of the people that we are. So please, please, if you need to get in contact with me, you can call me directly at 404-944-8544. Also, you can go to Eventbrite, BPU weekend.eventbrite.com, or you can go to BPU number 2.eventbrite.com. Those are the 2 days. One is the Black I Am Awards, the other one the Black People Unity Festival, and we hope to see you here. We already have so many people that have signed up for the Black People Unity Festival, and we're now promoting the Black I Am Awards. The Black I Am Awards is going to be a black tie affair with a gala and the award show. It's going to be a combination of the Oscars, the Grammys, the BET Awards, the Soul Train Awards, the Golden Globe Awards, all in one conglomeration to honor our people. We'll be honoring people like Jamie Foster Brown, down to people like, you know, somebody like Street Nitty. Because just because people know you doesn't mean that you're the only one doing something. There's people that are not known that are doing things that's really helping to change the dynamics of who we are as a people. And come on, y'all, come on and support. That's the problem. A lot of times we do things to make a difference,
Amen.
but when we do that, we never get the support that's necessary in order to make it successful. This is not for me. It's not about me. It's about us as a whole, as the black race, regardless of your nationality and your religion.
Amen.
We want to come together and all be united.
Amen. Amen. And we do invite Muslims, Ifa, Christian, Hebrew, Israelites. Like she said, it doesn't matter about your religion. We focus on black unity, being united together.
We don't care about your sexuality or
Amen.
none of that.
Amen.
Let me put that out there, Nitty.
Amen.
Now, this is a problem that I have.
Hold on, Doc. The
Okay.
guests in. Let me bring the guests in.
Oh, they coming in? Okay.
Amen, amen. We got a special guest just entered into the building. I wanted to do that for Doc getting her. This a hot topic, and I know she's been wanting to get on it for a minute. So our special guest just entered in the building, man. Hey. Yeah, how you doing? Street me. Listen.
Our special guest just entered into the building. Hey, special guest. Hey, special guest. That's some handsome young men walking up in here. Okay. And thank you to all of our YouTube and Facebook people that are tuning in. Come on, y'all. Come on and tune in. Don't miss this great show. Yeah, you can come back and watch it later, but it's nothing like watching it live.
Amen. Doctor, you put him on the Facebook. On the Facebook.
Oh.
Tell her who you is. Show who you is.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So we already went live.
Oh, it's too late to put it on.
Like,
Oh, okay.
by the time.
What's up, on it?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But what you can do is you can go on your Facebook and tell your guests. You can actually start your own Facebook Live and tell your guests they can either go to BPU Radio on YouTube Live, or they can go to Facebook. It's Black People United Top Media. on Facebook.
Okay.
But YouTube is easier. All they gotta do is go to YouTube and put in BPU Radio,
Okay.
and then it'll pull up the live, and they'll be able to see everything y'all doing and everything y'all saying right on live.
All together, BP ready all together.
BPU and then radio.
And then somebody had to tag me like that shirt.
So y'all, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get a little song going on.
Right, amen.
While we wait.
The other guest just called. I think he's right there. Also, hello. Yeah.
But when we come back, we will be talking about the topic that has been bothersome to me all day. I'm excited to talk about this. I'm excited about the collaboration. And then we're going to dig into our guests and let them tell you who they are and what they do. Have a good sit back while we listen to Childish Gambino.
Hey, you said on Facebook Live. You might show me real quick. I don't know how to do it. You might show me because I don't know how to do it.
You don't have to go live on your own Facebook.
I can live on Facebook. I don't know how. You got to know how to tag this and show it.
Oh, I could probably invite you in. Let me see.
Tag it in.
Yeah, this is America. Under my head. I got the strap. I gotta carry him. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the bag. Yeah, I'm so cold like that. Yeah, I'm so cold like that. We gon' blow this.
What's your name on Facebook?
Look what I'm whipping up, look how I'm picking up.
Brian Green.
I'm on I'm so pretty. I'm on pretty.
And Brian Green.
Yeah. I got second and more about the girl.
Hundred bands. Pocket bag. I got the blood on what? They gonna find you.
Somebody.
Clutch.
You can go to for yourself.
Okay.
You can go to BPU Top Music.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we will be back with you in just a moment with the rest of the DJ Get At You in the Street Nitty, the Representative Show. We will be back live in just a moment with the DJ Get At You in the Street Nitty, the Representative Show. Tune in.
Y'all got Wi-Fi there?
Yeah, I know you're alive. All right, that was Childish Gambino. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to play one more song, and then we're going to get back to what we need to do here at BP Radio, the Street DJ Get At You, and the Street Nitty Representative Show. Let's see, what we going to play next? How about this?
I just got some stupid dope from this on front of Tata. Sold it to my OG man and they gon' run on Tata. Shout out DZ and them local creeping on the Tata. I get back in for the low and send them to the Tata. I'm selling coke for real. I put a D in dope for real. Thanks for running on my coke for real. That Draco. I want the red and Draco. Shout out they clan, that nigga a real one. We had them back in the neighborhood. Hip fade, loose shade. All day shit play. White tee dope boy. Move that dope boy. Trapping out a bando. Turning out the window. Trying to run a meal though. That's what we pay the rent for. Fuck it up in the Gucci, stuff a million in. Baggage looking like Bernice, I call it Slim Jim. I just want push out on my car. Shout out to you, they know I'm a god. They know we back on wherever we are. I just see come some strange. Look at GDS, you gon' change.
Right there, he going in on that side.
Brain, pretty bad, make a big old change. With the gang, I ain't switching the name. Every tag, I be switching these lanes.
Okay.
Things, you change, nigga be fucking with pain. I just got some stupid dope on this whole corner, Tata. Sold it to my OG man and they gon' run us Tata. Shout out DZ and them local creeping on the Tata. I get back in for the low and send them to the Tata. I'm selling coke for real. I put a D in dope for real. Thanks for running on my coke for real. That Draco. I want the red and Draco. Shout out they clan, that nigga a real one. We had them back in the neighborhood. I'm doing shit they wish they could. On the front one, right to the hood. They hated on me, but it's still all wood. Draco want me and it's still all wood. On my probation, they let off a fool. Damn, I just trying to do what I do. They think me up trying to study my moves. They trying to do what I do. All-star weekend, I'm getting packing. I think I'm shit for nigga, you lacking. Big like a dead BC when they back in. First street, nigga, buy back to the back end. These niggas ain't out there, they acting. And they ain't getting the money, they capping. What happened, huh? I thought you was a real one. Trying to carry stones in my ear. These the real ones. These diamonds and these too loud in my ear. So I don't hear them. I only got that thing, I got that thing. We don't hear them. Niggas don't want to play with them. We don't kill them. I just got some stupid dope on this on phone. Sold them to my OG man and they gon' run us Tata. Shout out DZ and them local creeping on the Tata. I get back in for the low and send them to the Tata. I'm selling coke for real. I put a D in dope for real. Thanks for running on my coke for real. That Draco. I want the red and Draco. Shout out they clan, that nigga a real one. We had them back in the neighborhood.
Yeah. What it do? Welcome back to the DJ Getatcha Street Nitty Representative Show, where we are collabing tonight with the original Dr. Harris. What it do, y'all? What it do?
Hey.
Hey man, we got a special guest in the building, man. You already know how it is, man. I heard y'all done came some distance to get here. You know what I'm saying? So we thank y'all for being here. You know, you could have been anywhere, but y'all decided to be with us. So that's a blessing. For the, let y'all introduce yourselves to BPU listeners and followers. You know what I'm saying? Who we got in the building?
My name is Vic.
Vic, hey man, we got Vic in the building.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Jack De Niro in the building.
Hey man, Jack De Niro
Young
in the
Vic.
building. Hey man, who else we got in the building?
Yeah, this your boy Brian, you know what I'm saying?
Hey
Yeah,
man.
Boss Mafia owner.
So
Hey,
far, Jack De Niro was the most livest
Hey,
one.
man.
What's up with the rest of these two? Like, what's going on?
Scared.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
They scared. Can I let that down some?
Let's see.
Okay, I'm good. There we go. Yeah, I'm in the game now.
Amen. That what the business is, man. You know I gotta add where y'all just drove from, man. Gator Bones told me y'all just came for some distance,
We
man.
came from Auburn, Alabama.
All the way from Alabama.
Alabama. Okay, Auburn.
Hey man, hey, that's what I'm talking about. Hey man, they coming all the way from Auburn, Alabama, man. I hear, hey, rocking with BPU, man.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
Crack.
Black People United, man. Got Vic in the building.
Crack.
Hey, this the television radio station, man. We here for the people, man. We ain't just focus on music, man, but we really here for the people, man. We're about uplifting, man. So we thank everybody that's tuned in, all the listening. We got some more special guests on the building, man. So y'all stay tuned in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into day music and everything there. But Doc had a topic she wanted to jump on right quick. So we're gonna jump on this topic, then we're gonna get back with it. Hey,
All right, y'all. So, y'all know with Dr. Harris Live, you know I got my own radio show, right? So a lot of times we talk about a lot of things about the rebirth of the Black Nation, which is my movement, and then the Bosses Building Bosses, and the Black People Unity Festival and the Black I Am Awards is coming up. So today I was addressed by Bernard Dawson of Naked Truth, who is also my operations manager here at my facility at Black People United Top Media. And he said, Dr. Angie, I got an issue. And I'm like, well, what's the issue, Bernie? I wish he was in here now because, he really get on fire when he talk about certain things. But he said, did you hear that Keisha Lance Bottoms speech? And I was like, he said, I knew it. He said, I knew she was an Uncle Tom. I knew it. And I was like, well, why do you say that? And he said, you need to go watch this speech. He said, she's focused on the LGBT community instead of focusing on the homeless people that's laying on the ground that she got to step over in order to get to her office. And I said, wow. So I started going in, I started listening to the speech, and I must say, I was very, very disappointed. And I was disappointed because focusing on a person's sexuality and supporting a person's sexuality or their sexual preference should not be relative to what you're doing as a mayor. But focusing on the homeless, the people that need to eat, you know what I'm saying, the people that's hungry, focusing on our Black communities, the police brutality, and and all the Black on Black crime. Those are the things as a mayor that you are supposed to want, that you're supposed to make your priority. Why is it that you can go out and make it known that you're supporting the LGBT community or LBGT, GBT, whatever the community is, supporting that? I don't have a problem with what people do in their bedroom because that's between them and God, even though that's not my preference and I don't even agree with it, but that's me. However, when you make it so relevant that we focus on this as a part of your politician abilities or your strengths as a leader, that bothers me because the things that are so relevant that's messing with us, like people not having a place to stay. Don't you think that's more important than the person's sexual preference?
Amen.
Like the police brutality, all these unsolved police crimes that these officers keep getting off with killing our people. Don't you think that's more important than talking about a person's sexuality?
Amen. Amen.
Like the school system that suck. Don't you think that's more important than the LBGT community? I mean, why is it that every time we get bamboozled into putting someone into office, they have the ability to change what they promised us that they was going to do, and then their focus becomes so irrelevant to the things that should be relevant? I just have an issue with that. And I wanted to bring it up and I wanted to let her know, Keisha Lance Bottoms, if that's what you're about, we all got a final maker. That's all I'm going to say. You seen all the scandals with Kasim Reed and all. You know why? Because instead of focusing on the things that affect us the most, like our families, our communities, our businesses, our entertainment world, our finances, our property, our slaves mentality, all of the things that can, that she can do to help us to upgrade instead of downgrade, she's focusing on somebody's sexuality and supporting that. I just feel like that's another part of Solomon and Gomorrah. I feel like all of the perversion things is going on. God said, do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Once you get in office, you have the authority to do some things that you didn't have before you get in office, right?
Right.
So why would you dumb down what's needed to be focused on to focus on something that's somebody's personal sexual preference? Why can you get in front of our people and tell us that you're going to support the LBGT community, but you got people laying on your doorstep at the city hall that are homeless, that are hungry, people with their kids out there? It's just really, to me, it's really, 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 really sad that this is what we get when we put our people in politics. And this is something that I hope that if you're listening to me, that you find unacceptable, because your children's education, your families, and all of the things that make us powerful people is more important than the person's sexual preference. And that's what my thought is for today.
Amen, amen, amen. Y'all got it right here, man. VPU television and radio station, man. This is the DJ Getatcha and Street Leader Representative Show, where we deal with real life situations and real life transformation. We got Dr. Harris in the building, man. We got special guests in the building, man. We got special guests on the way, man. So we thank everybody for tuning in, man. So that's where y'all from? Alabama?
I'm from California.
Okay, okay,
Born and
okay.
raised, moved to Alabama when I was like 13.
Amen, amen, amen.
What part of California you from?
There you go. San Diego.
Oh, okay. I like San Diego. San Diego is a beautiful, beautiful place.
It's beautiful, but it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Super expensive.
Oh, it looked like it is expensive. For real. You can just look at some of the pictures of San Diego and be like, I know that costs more than
anything close to the water gonna be expensive.
Amen, amen, amen. That what the business is. So what we have here, we got rappers in here, singers. What you do, Vic?
I do a little bit of both.
Okay, so you rap and sing.
I make beats too.
Amen, amen. Jack of all trades. God. What you do, my man?
I'm a producer.
Amen. So you make the beats.
I make the beats, I engineer.
Amen.
Do all that.
What kind of beats you make?
I make any beat you want. You get country.
I need see. This is not now. This is always for your show, right? Because he always bring in all the artists and stuff like that, right? That I done had 2 people that told me on his shows that they could make me a beat. I write.
I didn't know you did no beat.
Right? I write,
I can
and
make a beat
so
right now.
okay. Well, it's a ballad, and it's an R&B ballad, and it's like it's a beautiful song, but I want some of us in it too. You know what I'm saying? So I done got your other color boy. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? The one, Tim.
Oh Lord.
He done made me a beat. then there's this other guy. I ain't gonna even put him out there like that because I happen to like him. So, as a person, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't know him.
So now y'all telling me that y'all can make me a beat too. Okay, we're gonna hear this. We're gonna see.
Do you have like natural instruments in your beat?
Yes.
But I make all my beats off my phone. And
I play the keyboard.
I play piano, drums, organ. I play all.
Y'all know the guy that's out there. He was the number one. He played for the number 1 black rock band in the world, Naked Truth. That's Bernard Dawson out there.
Oh, for real?
So if you know drums, he can play every instrument too. If you know,
did he play gospel music drums?
he play all of it. He does all of it. Actually, at the Black I Am Award, he's going to be doing a rendition of Black Heritage through the drums from everywhere. So yeah.
That's what's up, man. Hey, gifted, and using your gifts. What you do? Gator Bone Mafia got, dog. Hey, what you do?
Well, I do it all. I do beats.
Amen.
Plus my own label. So.
Amen.
What kind of beats you make? You look like you make them old school beats like
No, I've been making beats since I was 13. So I got 20 years,
Okay, cool.
Hey, man, so that means you can make old and new.
Yeah, I can make old and new.
You know what's beautiful that y'all work together and y'all can make that new and old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that gumbo cooking up, brewing it on the stove.
Louisiana.
Amen. Well, man, we intrigued to have y'all here. We can't wait to hear some of your music, man. We're gonna get ready to go to a small intermission. Like I said, we do got another special guest on the way. He gonna be putting up in a couple seconds probably. But we thank everybody for tuning in, man. Like I said, shouts out to DJ Getatcha. Oh yeah, man, y'all. When you need to get your clothes pressed and clean, you need to go to the South Factory. You see what I'm saying? Point South Cleaners over here on Point South Parkway. You know how you got them old clothes, that fire outfit that you just don't want to get. You don't want to get rid of that thing. You know what I'm saying? That one you just done washed it and it's still, the red ain't the same. But you take it to Point South Cleaners, man, I'm telling you, I promise you, he'll keep that thing looking like it's brand new. You know what I'm saying? And he also will make new clothes stay looking new. You know what I'm saying? So get with Point South Cleaners, man, over here on Point South Parkway. Ask for Ben, man. Tell them Street Nitty sent you, man. We're gonna go into the intermission. That way. Yeah. The streets is watching. Shouts out to everybody out there tuning in. Hey man, this right here we playing right here, man. This that street Nitty and Gambino, man. Came a long way. As you can play the instrument. Hey man. Yeah, I think turn it up a little bit, though. Hey. Let's come it out. Radio station. That way. I came a long way to build this. Coming up. You can't say I came a long way to build this. Had to struggle to come up. Ain't too many people that I trust. Came a long way to build this. Coming up. You can't say I came a long way to build this. Had to struggle to come up. Ain't too many people that I trust. I'm too damn famous. I used to serve yams. I used to serve grams. Posted on the block like damn. Make it Shazam. Back in my state of mind. Transform on the beat like a Martin crime. We're alienated. So I had to mouse on my grind. That's my time. Came from a life of crime. My eyes on time to criticize. And haters they lie. Watch how I bubble and rise. For the sky. My vision is the elevated what it is to the day that I die. Got your beat on the track, and he's super fly. Got $8 and make it multiply. Got the gift for gabbing, so we stay on high. Infatuated with the paper, throw your hands to the sky. Ask God, he won't hit it, but he'll give a reply. Thought by nature, in the streets, and that's how I ride. I came a long way to build this. Steady hustling, coming up. You can't say I came a long way from hustling. Had to struggle to come up. Ain't too many people that I trust. Came a long way from hustling. Steady hustling, coming up. You can't say I came a long way from hustling. Had to struggle to come up. Ain't too many people that I trust. I was back and forth to Blue Creek as a damn monster. Gambino jump on the border, came a damn monster. I started nickeling that for the brick, half bricks. 8 times that's the money, team we been touching whole bricks. Six lady wine, play a river on the clay. Cause I'm being trapping homewood, Dorsey Road and Kendrick Road. When I go to wine, somebody hating on me. They must got a damn wish. They act like they don't know shit. I've been a bad boy doing dirty money like shit. We came from the Bristol. I'm working with street niggas. I've been selling pound, dealing with a cartels. We been mob bosses, blue Frank, white. I'm back in jail, self-made millions. Some drug dealers, killers, kidnapping pimps and players. We slow, we moving units in the city. Don't make me push the grind. Yeah, my sights is red. Came a long way from here. Hustling, coming up. You can't say came a long way from here. Hustling, had to struggle to come up. Ain't too many people that I trust. Came a long way from here. Hustling, hustling, coming up. You can't say came a long way from here. Hustling, had to struggle to come up. Ain't too many people that I trust.
All right, and that was Streets Nitty, the representative. I came a long way. How many of you have come a long way from where you used to be, whether it's in business, whether it's your personal, whatever it is? You know, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. All right, I guess we're gonna play another song while we wait for Street Nitty to come back. Let's see what y'all want to hear today, besides your own music.
I like to listen to like banging in like Bryson Tiller for real, for real.
Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, right my wrong.
Right what?
Right my wrong.
Okay, here we go. This is Bryson Tiller, Right My Wrongs.
I heard about this big job. I want it. You come to the right place. Here we go. When have I ever steered you wrong? Get tickets now.
Could it be you calling me down?
for all this? Is there a reason why you're saying all this? And can we talk about it later? I gotta right my wrongs. With you is where I belong. You've been down from the go. Recognition is what you want, and it's something that I should know. Something that I should know. All the things that you've been through, girl, I never meant to. Put you through the fire, tell me how can I right my wrongs? There's something that I should have known. All the things that we've been through, girl, I never meant to. Put you through it twice, no. Could it be you calling me down?
I just don't want to say that.
Foolish heart
You
turns
from
out
Alabama?
to
I be up this way a lot.
What part of Alabama? Oh, you live here?
No, I just be up this way sometime a lot. I play drums for my church, so we travel a lot.
What church you go to?
Bell Missionary Baptist. I used to play drums for Bell Missionary Baptist.
Bell Missionary Baptist.
I said you don't need nobody else. Feels like you don't got me,
I used to be in
feel like
ministry
you've
for
been
9
by
years.
yourself.
I preach songs mostly.
I've been feeling kinda down
I know you just wear
myself.
from
I've been going through it as well. Girl, I guess time will tell. That's the problem. I ain't got any help. There's some things I can't help. But you would make the time for me. No vision, that's something that I should know. Something that I should know. All the things that you went through, girl, I never meant to. Put you through the fire. Tell me how can I right my wrongs? There's something that I should have known. All the things that we've been through, girl, I never meant to. Put you through it twice, no. Could it be you calling me down?
Yeah.
My foolish heart turns out to stone. All that I am is all that you
Yeah. What it do? Welcome back to BPU Television and Radio Station. The station where we deal with real life situations and real life transformation. The situation where we breathe, the radio station where we bridge the gap between nationality and religion, man. So we thank everybody that's tuning in, man. It's a blessing to be here, you know what I'm saying? God is good, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many out there know it, but God, if you woke up this morning and you made it to this part right here, at this minute, at this hour, you know what I'm saying? You should know God is good. You know what I'm saying? So we thank everybody for tuning in. We got special guests in the building, man. We got Gator Bone Mafia in the building, man. Got Vicky in the building. Say your name one more time. I want to kill it. I want to butcher it. Got Jack in the building. Hey man, that's the worst thing. I don't like when people be calling your name wrong. For a long time, I used to go do shows because you know I dabble a little bit with the music. And they used to call me coming to the stage, the street nigga coming out. I used to be like, man, these folks tripping, talking about some street nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I stepped up above that, so I made sure that I put the T where you can see the T. I don't see how they miss T and G like that though. You know what I'm saying? But man, we thank everybody who tuning in. Like Vic, you say how long you been doing making beats? How long you making beats?
Well, I've been like I was playing drums for a long time, so I've been doing that. But like the actual beat making,
Amen.
I didn't start doing that until I bought my iPhone.
Amen. Well, shoot, hey, that's a blessing to be able to make it on the phone, guy. You know,
sure. You know, we ain't had that back in the day.
hey man, like for real. Man, my little son, he let me hear something he making. I'm like, man, we're gonna invest in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that would have been a shit. And you rap too, right?
Well, I prefer to sing, but I can spit a few bars.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, y'all, and our other special guests have stepped in the building, man. So y'all get ready, get ready, get ready, man. He brought someone with him legendary that we didn't even expect. So man, we thank God because God is good, man. Jack, how long you been messing with the producer? How long you been rocking with it?
I've been rocking with it for about 5, 6 years now.
Amen, amen,
I just make beats, produce whatever bit wanna come through.
amen,
We made some
amen.
fire music together.
Amen. So y'all vibe like that. What y'all? How long y'all been knowing each other with?
So, but we cousins. So,
Oh, okay. Well, that whole life
but
got.
not really whole life for real, cause I ain't really meet Jack until I got a little bit older and like start in the streets living.
Like what? Like 3 years ago now?
Like 3 years ago. For
Amen.
real.
Amen.
And your family, huh?
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
it turned out we cousins.
That's a blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to family. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, y'all, I know y'all heard the news about that boy Ti got
Somebody got arrested
Yeah.
trying to go home, man.
Ain't that crazy, man?
But I was still this morning.
There's always something going on out here,
But
man.
get me though, you know what I'm saying?
How does
But
security guard sleep?
T.I., he's what he, well, I believe he's intelligent.
Right.
But he speak on how he's so intelligent, but he right doing stupid stuff.
Hey, man.
I mean,
That's the reality of it all.
I'm not here to judge nobody.
Right.
But still, you gotta practice what you preach.
Amen.
And you gotta keep yourself out of harm's way.
Yeah,
Amen.
I mean, you can't go out here asking no trouble, man.
Amen.
Sometimes you gotta walk it off.
Amen. Amen. That would have been it. Brian, how long you been doing what you do? Cause you say you head of Gator Bones.
Yeah, me and
and
my,
you do producing.
Yeah, me and my partner, Mr. J, we got label.
Okay.
But I just run everything.
Amen. Amen.
I've been doing it for like 20 years.
Amen. Well, that would have been it, man.
Yeah, the production part.
Amen. You can't go wrong with that, man. Cause one thing we don't I think they should promote a little bit more is running your own businesses. It's so quick to tell you to go to college so you can become a great person and work for somebody else. Yeah. But why not go to college and create your own business? You the one gift that we have that God gave. That one gift God gave you that a lot of people don't even think about, and that's the gift of creation. Mm-hmm. You made in His image, so you can create. Everything else, it seems like it counts. Got dog, water, air. But then one thing He gave you is the gift to create. You know what I'm saying? So man, thank God for everybody that's using their gift of creation and going to the next level. We finna bring all the special guests in the building, man. You already know how it go. Hey.
And who would this be?
Right here. We're gonna work it on that. I gotta get you on my phone a little bit. Now that cause I know you might, I don't know if you're working or not, but I can't let you be in the building tonight yet. Get naked now.
Okay.
Y'all, man, we got Show No Pimpin' in the building, man. And we got Show No Pimpin', and we got DJ Taz, y'all. Y'all might, let's ride. You ain't from Atlanta, but that old flavor Atlanta when it still was grinding good. You know what I'm saying? It's like now hip hop has went to a whole nother level. So shouts out to DJ Taz in the building, Showing Up Pimpin' in the building, man. You got Gator Bone Mafia in the building, man. Slow motion better than no motion. Amen. Hey. Yeah, man. So that was the business is. Showing Up Pimpin', what it do?
Hey, I'm just showing up with you. You already know what it is, Street. It's all good. This is the first time I've been on a mic.
For real. I don't like how that.
But that's good. I got a deep voice.
Amen. Amen.
You want to?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good.
Amen.
Show up!
I hear you guys, dog. But we just want to make sure everybody comfortable. That one thing you're supposed to do when you invite people to your house, man. You're supposed to always have good hospitality. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing to have you in the building, showing up, man. Tell the people who you is, showing up. Hey.
Hey, everybody, this is showing up old school pimping. I might be the oldest rapper in the land. Might be. Can't say it for sure,
Hey,
but I'm working on it.
amen, amen, amen. And I when I was telling you before you came here, no matter how old you are or how old you get, never give up on your dream. You know what I'm saying? But when I said it, I was thinking of you though, because I was like, man, show enough. Y'all ain't seen them. Show enough, hey, pimping hard. I'm talking about like for real. We got some of your music, so we're gonna let them hear it in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
You know what they say?
Go ahead.
Hey, if you're too old to rap, you're too old to talk.
Hey, well, we got a gift of gab, so we're gonna keep that thing moving. You know what I'm saying?
Always live up in here.
Amen, amen. And then we got DJ Taz in here, man. I gotta, tell them who you is, DJ Taz. Hey,
They say I'm a legend.
amen,
The South, you know what I'm saying, but Atlanta movement, you know what I'm saying, been doing it since 95.
amen,
You know what I'm saying?
amen.
My first professional hit record hit the airways is still playing right now. Like producer for Kilo Ali,
Amen.
Raheem, producing myself, produce Showing Up album, as well as Jizzle from Franchise Boy, Cal from Jagged Edge right now, as well as we're doing a movie right now with the Brian Stevenson. So we're still relevant out here.
Amen.
Big movies,
Yeah, I like what he said, still relevant. Hey, Gator Bone, man, I'm telling you, good networking, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. Hey, you never know how God gonna bless you. You know what I'm saying, man? So, one thing about me, I celebrate greatness. You know what I'm saying? So salute everybody on the grind, on the hustle. Who got a mixtape? Anybody got a mixtape that they dropping or single or anything?
I got a single hoping to drop.
Amen. Amen.
Hit like me. Gonna drop June 13th, my birthday.
Amen. So
You got that with you?
I do, but
it's
it's dropping June 13th. You gotta go to YouTube or Facebook or look me up somewhere to get it.
Went back then, or is it on there now?
No, June 13th.
Oh, okay.
I'm
just trying to get that exclusive.
Amen. You never know. Well, they say closed mouth won't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was the business. Where you from, Showing Up Pimpin'?
Man, I'm from all over, man.
Amen.
Want to hit the trip? I mean, all raised up north, moved to the south.
Amen.
Hey, this is where it's happening.
Amen. But
my original home place of birth was Los Angeles, California.
Okay, that what the business is. Hey, yeah, we want to know the truth, guys. And that over here, that we like to do, get the people the story of who you is, where you come from, your struggle, your grind, and where you going. You know what I'm saying?
I was born a sharecropper's son.
Amen. That's a blessing, man. To still, be here and be grinded. You know what I'm saying? Grounded, not grinded. Because there's a lot of people that's your age that ain't even driving right now. So
Stop living.
Yeah, amen. So man,
that's key to longevity. You gotta stay on the move. You just can't get confined to going to work, going to church, staying at home.
Amen.
You got to live. You got to live through something to occupy your time other than just your family,
Amen.
My grandkids keep me going. I be running up behind them.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying?
Amen.
I can't shoot that rock no more, but I can stand on the sideline and talk trash.
Amen. Hey, we got gifted gabs in here, man, all the way around the borderline. You know what I'm saying? Hey, one thing about me, I'm always trying to get me some jewels, because people that experience, see, a lot of people trying to get all that knowledge from young people that ain't even experienced nothing. Then when the older people try to give you some jewels, you don't want to take them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm embracing all that game. You know what I'm saying? We finna get ready to go into one of these tracks. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get us some of this Showing Up Pimpin'. God, amen. What we got on there? What you got on there, Vic?
I got a few songs, and I got like a few songs gonna drop too.
Okay, I got Vic on here, whatever you need.
Whatever you need. Whatever you need. We're gonna
the song that song ain't even dropped. That's like something we just finished up right then and there, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of songs that like I do snippets of, and then I'm gonna drop them, but I ain't dropped them all yet.
Yeah, but taste that.
Yeah, but that song it's called Pour Up.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Where's Pour Up? I don't have Pour Up.
Well, I think I sent it to him, and it was titled "Whatever You Need." That's what Jack.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's what Jack had said it is. That's
okay, here we go.
So pour it up. Amen.
Yeah. It's called Pour Up.
Now, if I move on this, okay. You know, I want to make sure
Wake up, blow up, get the gas, roll it up, wake up, yeah, get the gas, roll it up, wake up, blow up, get the gas, roll it up, wake up, blow up, get the gas, I got money, I got jeans, I got coke, I got lean, I got all the fucking drugs that you're stupid and need, I got money, I got coke, I got jeans, I got lean, I got all the fucking drugs that you're stupid and need, yeah, I got money, I got hands, I got cuss, I got screws.
I just want to make sure so you put together. Amen. So you want to play that one of the key nights?
Now we're going to take it on the road.
Go to the other one. Okay, well, it's going to rock. We're going to rock.
Wake up, pull up, get the gas, roll it up, wake up, pull up, get the gas, roll it up, wake up, pull up, get the gas,
Mixing and mastering it.
wake
Big
up,
Daddy.
pull up, get the gas,
Go to the other one.
I got coke, I got lean, I got all the fucking drugs that you're stupid and need, I got money, I got coke, I got this, I got
Situation like transportation, man. Got special guests in the building, man. You already know.
whatever you need, I got it. If you need things, weed, pills.
That ain't the right version, dude.
That was the right version. This is how mix it.
So basically, for this song, we was literally like, I was literally in there just playing.
Well, what you say the other one now? Out of the run. I done had songs like that.
Imagine trying to slip that in there.
All right.
Hey man, I done did that before. Dropped the song when it was hot. They just wanted to get it out there, so I know how it is. Hey, we gonna bring it back when that thing get all the way right. Hey. The shots to everybody out there tuning in, man. Hey, you can be anywhere else, but you right here with us. Hey.
throwing money, throwing money, throwing money, throwing money, throwing money. Stacks on deck, I need to get some rubber bands. Gucci man, what's the plan? I should've bought some rubber bands. Got rain, broke, something swung, you won't believe it. Oh, when I step out on the block, so I can go. I'm about to have a nice attack, so my neck so cold. When you have a ton on my baby, that's the G-Stack. So you know it's money off the state, that's how good they broke. The double band feel with money from the corner we broke. See, pop the tab, pulling all has a house with car. We people, we scholar shakes and bread like a top. We getting bread, they up for sure. We getting money, let me out right. Throwing money, throwing money, throwing money, throwing money, throwing money, throwing money, throwing money.
True.
I know we can let it sound because we in a radio station. That's not how they hear it. They hear it different.
Yeah. Hey man, we're finna get into the heat. The heat. What the name of the wheel again? On the go.
On the road in jail, smoking gas behind the wheel. One life you better live. Hey, I'm on the road again. It's on the road in jail. Hey, smoking gas behind the wheel. One life you better live. Hey, not coming home again. I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights, switching lights. I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights. I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights, switching lights. I'm on the freeway, yeah, I'm on the freeway. They catch me on the E-way. Bitches, they be talking shit, they hit me on the freeway. I'm about to run my fans, and my fans, they about to go. And I'm smoking on that culture every time I'm on the fucking road. I do this on my lonely, and I don't need no homie. That nigga phony, they switch too quick like Jody. My mama always told me, be careful what she told. She done left me on the homie, and left me on the lonely. Bitch, it's on the road. I'm on the road, man. Behind the wheel, I'm on the road, yeah. It's on the road, it's behind the wheel. One life you better live. Not coming home again. I'm switching lanes, I'm switching lanes, switching lanes. I'm switching lanes, I'm switching lanes, I'm switching lanes. I'm switching lanes, I'm switching lanes, switching lanes. Hey, I'm on the freeway. Look up, skirt. Get out my way, I got some more. Grab the stroke, had to get it out the most. Put the piece of them like the other one was the buzz. Oh yeah, but I stay down. Crazy, come up. And I stay down. Yeah, I ran up. The man's up. Before you go, yeah, you know what it all. I'm chilling with your bitch, she wanna ride me, but I can't cause I'm really in the state and I got a rock sack. It's your name, blood gang. I got you chillin'. She wrote me a blood. I see in the village. Yeah, on the road. I'm on the road. Behind the wheel. One life you better live. Yeah, I'm on the road, yeah. Just on the road until I smoking gas behind the wheel. One life you better live. Yeah, not coming home again. I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights, switching lights. I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights. I'm switching lights, I'm switching lights, switching lights. I'm on the freeway.
Switch lanes on them folks, man. On the road. Yeah. Switching lane by Vic, man. Switching lanes on the run, man. I can dig it.
Sorry about that.
It's all good. It's all good. Shouts out to the DJ. Hey man, know what the business is, man. On the road, what inspired
It's
you?
on the road.
On the road?
On the road.
Oh, okay. I thought you said on the run. Yeah, amen. Amen. Switching lanes on the road. What inspired you to write on the road?
Cause like for real, when all I do is for real, like travel, go places, like ride. And we was going out of town one day, and I was just on the road chilling. I was just thinking about it.
Amen.
On the road. Might as well make a song about it.
Amen. That's the beautiful thing about music. I love that you can make a song about just about anything. You know what I'm saying? Showing up pimping. How long you say you been in the game?
Let's see, I've been in the game since I was about 9 years old.
Come a little close to the mic, show up.
Been in the game since I was about 9 years old.
Amen. Amen. Who I know it been, you've been in it for a minute. Who are some of the rappers or singers that inspired you to, want to be showing up pink out?
Well, I grew up in Detroit. I mean, there are a lot of great artists in the neighborhood. People like Stevie Wonder. Me and his brothers in a band together. Yeah, the Four Tops. They was in the neighborhood. Marvin Gaye.
Amen.
All of them stayed in Northwest Detroit. Yeah, I live there.
Amen.
I mean, he used to rake grass, cut leaves for them and stuff like that. So they used to sit down, talk to us, give us musical inspiration. So,
Amen.
up in Detroit, all the young cats in Detroit, back when I was coming up, that's what it was all about, playing music.
Right.
You know.
Amen. Amen. What was down in Detroit? Was it General Motors? Who was a big company?
Big Fleetwood.
Yeah,
Fleetwood,
man. Amen. Amen. That was the business is. So you said you wrote your first rhyme? Because I know it was singing. Cause was they rhyming?
No, they wasn't rhyming.
Okay.
I wrote my first rap.
Amen.
Because of my nephew.
Okay.
I used to play live music. I played in live bands.
Okay. Instrument.
Yeah.
Amen.
Did background singing and stuff like that.
Amen.
I had that out the game. My nephew and them studio got shut down, so they wanted, put one of it at their uncle crib. So I went ahead and did it.
Right.
But they didn't ever record it every night, but they music sound good, but they couldn't project it. So I gave them a good talk. They told me, look here, old man, they don't do it like that no more. I said, y'all don't have no showmanship.
Amen.
So, they challenged me.
Man.
So the first song I wrote, the first song you're gonna play tonight.
Amen.
Which is Pimpin' Hard.
Amen. Showing up that we sure finna get ready to get into that too, man. That's a blessing. From that time to this time, do you see? What would you say that what you feel about the state of hip hop, Anderson?
Honestly, in a lot of music today, I'm listening for the message. I don't really get the message. It's more like rhetoric.
Amen.
It's all broken up.
Right.
So I can't. I mean, the beat is banging.
Amen.
But the conversation, I don't get it. I don't get it. But the young folk get it, but I don't get it.
Amen.
Young folk get it. I don't get it.
Amen. What about y'all? What y'all think about the current state of hip hop right now? What y'all think? What could be added to? What can be taken from? You know what I'm saying? What Anderson, y'all Anderson's opinion.
I'm gonna have to, me coming up, anytime I did, I'm gonna have to agree with him. It's just the beats. For me, it's the beats. I like lyrics too. That's why I mess with a lot of underground rappers. I listen to underground before I listen to people in the industry.
Amen.
Because say for instance, when the Migos came out, you really couldn't understand that stuff, man.
So the beats were fire.
Yeah, the beats were bad. I mean, you gonna vibe to the beat, but at the same time, them words, they wasn't hitting. They was hitting, but you couldn't understand.
Right.
It's like Bone Thugs and Harmony back in what? 95, they were rapping fast stuff. People couldn't catch what they were saying.
Right.
Oh, I caught with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
She from Cleveland.
No, I'm from Columbus.
But see, I couldn't understand, I couldn't understand what, they were saying. Especially with Busy Bone, the real light skin one.
Right.
He had the soft voice, but he was saying so fast, what the hell is that?
Right.
Play that back.
Amen. That's how it is. What's his name? Offset.
Yeah.
That's all it takes is a good beat.
Yeah.
What about you, Jack?
I think, I think everybody creative. I think everybody got their own type of, what they like. Cause my man Vic coming in and do some singing stuff, I'll be like, but he really like it. I'm like, okay, well, he make me like it. So it's like, he's creative in his own way, so I feel like, everybody music, is creative. And, I feel like, it's a beat, sometimes, people saying, what they saying, I think it's a little mixture of both for real.
Amen. What about you, Vic?
I mean, everybody like where I'm from, everybody be doing like trap music and stuff like that. I could do that, but like that ain't where my heart is. I've been growing up in church music, singing all my life, so I'm like, the music that I do is gotta have a good melody to it. Like, if it ain't got no melody to it, then I don't want to do it.
Amen. I like what everybody said, because one thing about it, when you're an artist, see, that's the thing about being an artist. You can paint the picture how you want. You ain't even got to get permission for. That's what one thing I love. Before we get in the show up pimping music in 1 second. One thing I love about Lil Wayne, though, he called himself the greatest artist, guy. Now he said I'm the greatest rapper of all time. And at that time, he was doing his thing. He wasn't asking people what they felt about the lollipop, none of that stuff. He just did. Even Gucci, when Gucci went on his spree, man, Gucci went on the spree with the music. He was dropping a mixtape like every, but he wasn't asking nobody. He just went on and did his artwork. Even Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? So be creative, because that's the gift that God gave you. You know what I'm saying? Use it. You know what I'm saying? What you finna say, Doc? Hey.
All right. So the origination of hip hop versus the destruction of hip hop. That's what I want to say. I just believe that the industry has a lot to do with the way that music transition. I believe that the origination of hip hop was to empower Black people as a whole. It was to get our voices out there so that we are heard about what's going on with us. I think eventually, because of money and the industry, that the industry continued to feed us negative energy towards one another, especially as Black people. So eventually what it done to us is it separated us and it kept us going at each other's throat. And we fed into that slaves mentality, just like we fed into that slaves mentality with a lot of other things that's going on in life today. So one of the issues that I have with hip hop is that I think that it needs to transition back to empowering us. Yeah, of course. All the booty shaking and all that kind of stuff, that's what people want to hear. But at the end of the day, when you leave your legacy, what are people going to say about you? And that's what my question would be.
Amen. I like that. Hey, and you know what's funny to me when sometimes I go to a lot of open mics and shows, and you see all these dudes in there, and they're not looking gangster. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in there looking gangster, and you be sitting here like, and it's your brother. I'm talking about people, they be walking past each other, boring each other, and you be like, man, everybody, y'all done spend all this money to get yourself looking good, to come out here and have a good time, and then you want to look tough, And the crazy part, there be never Blacks in the building most of the time, though. You know what I'm saying? So definitely have to get out there. Well, it's the Willie Lynch syndrome. You know what I'm saying? But that's another story, another day. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get ready to get into this show. No pivot, man. He said this the first song he did. So we're finna get it right here, man. At BPU television and radio station, where we deal with real life situations and real life transformation. If you got a story to share, man, y'all get with us and let us share your story, man. It's a pleasure to be here. Shouts out to the Most High. That way. Yeah. Turn it a little bit up.
nigga hard in his motherfucking thing. I'm showing up, giving all, on my job, slamming doors, breaking holes, still do what it get a demo for you motherfuckers. I'm showing up, giving all, on my job, slamming doors, breaking holes, still do what it get a demo for you, bro. Pulling down the boulevard day and night. It was moved down steady with the bill stuff right. Body move, boulevard, body steady, we back. Said you'll get my ass in the gold nut sack. Cause people know the game, people know how I play. My preachers like a fucking showed up, real quick. Same tales of the week, talk about the sunset. Living is the business and I gotta go like, I'm showing up, give it all. On my job, slamming doors, breaking holes, still do what it get a demo for you motherfuckers. I'm showing up, give it all. On my job, slamming doors, breaking holes, still do what it get a demo for you, bro. All you other motherfuckers better get the game. Listen to this rhythm, I'ma keep it playing. You can't get paid if you get it shot down. Everything got a place. Bitch, damn tight. Bitch, damn quick. Word shady beat. You can find him on the block. I'm old brain quick. He a motherfucker player. Who ain't got the game sold up. If the ball is the dope, motherfucker, I'm showing up. Give it all. Old school. On my job. Slamming doors. Breaking holes. Still do what it get a demo for you motherfuckers. I'm showing up. Give it all. Old school. On my job. Slamming doors. Breaking holes. Still do what it get a demo for you, bro.
It's gonna be two. Amen. Showing up pimping, man. First track, yeah, dog. That's what I'm talking about, man. I wish I could go back and bring my first track. I ain't lying.
It ain't never died.
Hey, man, hey. For
They won't
real.
let me get away from it.
Oh, man. Amen. Are you serious? Amen. Hey man, y'all look over the phone, man. We thank everybody that's here, man. Everybody that's tuned in. I gotta ask this question, showed up, man. I gotta ask you. Where did you come up with the name showed up? How did you come up with the name showed up? I gotta ask.
Everything I do, I sure enough do my best at it.
Amen. Hey, that's what's up. Hey.
And then you know how you had that conversation. What you say? Man, I knew what I say, sure enough.
Amen. Amen.
And then it just thought on. So nothing.
Amen. I can dig that.
And I am the last dragon.
Hey, I can dig that. And he got the limousine too, y'all, to go with it. Hey, we just probably Magic King. Hey,
He said he got the limousine
oh
too.
man, I ain't playing so serious right now. But we thank everybody who's here, man. Gator Bone, where you come up with the Gator Bone Mafia from, man? What the Gator Bone Mafia about?
Oh, well, that's kind of, I don't know. It's so, man, it happened so long ago. Me and my partner, Mark, we put that together.
Okay, shouts out to Mark.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Of course, you know, Mafia means family. A lot of people look at it, you know, as a gang, but Mafia is really like a organization.
Amen.
A family.
That's what the business is.
That's how, you know, we kind of came together with that.
Amen. And Gator Bones is incorporated by you and Marcus. There's beats, artists, record label.
I got 6 artists signed on me, like current on paper right now.
Amen.
I have a question for you. So you're in Auburn, Alabama, right?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here?
I'm from Auburn, Alabama though.
Oh, okay.
Real,
well, I'm gonna ask the artists that live in Auburn, Alabama right now. You know, Alabama, because Alabama is considered to be like and don't get offensive when I say this, but you know, I'm from up north, and so even Atlanta is a lot slower than, you know, what we're used to up north. But then when you go to Alabama, Alabama is right on the border of Atlanta, and it's right on the border of Atlanta. What do you think your opportunities have been in Auburn that would be different if you were in a big city like Atlanta? And that's just not for you, a general question, but I'm talking about a general question for the artists that come out of Auburn or out of Alabama.
Well, me coming from Alabama, that's why I moved to Atlanta back in 2013 because I wanted a better opportunity at this thing. So I mean, back home, I mean, you got opportunity, but you have to put in the extra work, the extra mile for it. But I feel like moving here, coming from a city or a state like Alabama, you have to, how can I put this? You got to grind. You know, I came for the grind. I feel like that.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. That's the only way you're gonna get in. You gotta come for the grind. You know, and a lot of people want to skip around the grind and go straight to the shine. You know what I'm saying? But you can't skip around the grind. I know you. Hey, tell the DJ Taz you been grinding for a minute. You know what I'm saying? How many years?
About
30. Amen.
30, yeah. How old are you?
I'm 47.
Oh wow.
I've been around the world through time.
Amen.
Okay.
Praise
Two
God.
hands, you know what I'm saying? I got vision what I was doing when I was in school.
Amen.
And I like all millionaires. I got access to some of my friends are successful, been successful platinum artists.
Amen.
Can't say that you sold platinum or produced platinum. I can say that.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
a blessing.
For the knowledge of and what God has done for me in the music business, just show off talent, raw talent. You know what I'm saying? No gimmicks.
Amen.
No nothing.
Amen.
Straight grinding though. From the start, but seeing the vision though. Sometimes you can be the only person to see the vision. Nobody else can see it.
Amen.
And so they say, why you grinding? Why you going through the struggle, this, that, and the other? Because you see what's on the other side. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So that's what I see. Like I told Shono when I met him, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever songs, you know what I'm saying, that I saw, how many songs I saw on platinum, whatever, true talent I recognize.
Amen.
Wow.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, I see him. I was DJing. I seen it. I said, what is he going to do? Some Temptation?
Five heartbeats.
But his imagery was solid.
Amen.
I haven't seen that, period. Some people don't understand that's part of the game too.
Imagery.
Fashion.
Amen.
When you walk in, you got to separate yourself from everything, even with your music. That's what I'm co-signing what she said. Separation from the norm.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with the music, what's going on today, but I do have a problem with I can't identify who are you.
Amen.
Exactly.
Amen. You sound just like that person.
Amen.
Exactly.
So how creative are you if you sounding like somebody?
Amen.
That's
Amen.
not creative. We call that fighting and stealing.
Amen.
Exactly. And even in the singing part of it, because I came up singing, and then when I used to sing with the Second Team Dream, and I've done a lot of different things. My kid's father, before he got busted, went to prison for drugs, he owned Notorious Records. So I've been around, all of the mess that's been on. Right. And what I can say is that people have definitely lost their identity. And see, the thing is that a gift, but a gift is no longer a gift if you're trying to do, take somebody else's gift.
You know what I think it is? I think it's a sense of fear of truly being who you're supposed to be.
Exactly.
You're scared to be who you are, so you're so clingy to somebody else. And so, okay, I want to be accepted because I can sound like or look like them.
Amen.
No,
and see, when I was listening to his music, he would say, "I'm showing up, pimping,"
Amen.
and I start coming up with an acronym for pimping, positive influence, moving people, and I'm trying to think what the IN is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always trying to.
Some people get in the music game for the wrong reason, for
Amen.
money and flash and fame.
Amen.
Which I've heard that in song, but it's not about that. It's about, to me, it's about being able to help change somebody's life.
Amen.
Amen. Hey, Nitty, what I heard is I said we got the plug in here and we got the hook up in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know it or not, but BPU stands for Black People United, and our mission and our movement is to bring our people together, regardless of your nationality or your religion. So on August the 4th, y'all remember August the 4th, August the 4th and August the 5th, we will be having a Black People United
Black
weekend.
unity, Black unity.
We will have
Black
on
unity.
August the 4th will be the Black People Unity Festival. And then on August the 5th is the Black I Am Awards. And Black has a acronym of Beautiful Living Ancestors Controlling Kingdoms. The whole design is to bring light to who we are as a people and to honor us. We need to start giving honor to our own people.
Amen.
Most people ain't gonna give honor to us, and the people that they do give honor to is because they're no longer who they started out from in the beginning.
Amen.
Now they are somebody else that they've created
You
to
better-
an
you better
image
preach.
that's not
Hey.
of us. So we have to start taking back. We have to own our own media. We have to start buying land. We have to start planting vegetables and fruit, doing all of the things that's going to help us to survive
Amen.
outside of
Amen.
the industry and the society standards. If we continue to allow for these things to happen, then nothing is going to change within our families, our communities, our businesses, and in our entertainment world. At the end of the day, our gifts is what's making room for everybody else, but we're not prospering off of them, and that's a problem.
Amen. Amen.
That's a problem.
Amen. I definitely.
So we're looking for sponsors, we're looking for vendors, we're looking for all of the things, and we're also going to have artists. So show enough pimping, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to come out and be a part of a history-making event. I am the founder of the Rebirth of the Black Nation, which is an accountability, responsibility, and action movement for our people. No matter, regardless of your nationality, if you got that melanin in your skin, you are people. No matter what your religion is, you know that's between you and the Father upstairs. As long as we all know that there is only one, our people, to come together for our sake. You know, we have to start doing the things that's going to empower us as a people. Then the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King can come to pass because they'll get the mentality. If we can't beat them, join them.
Amen. 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 And we when we do the Black Unity Festival, it's not just for blacks, but we gotta focus on our own. You know what I'm saying? Because they got their stuff together. The Chinese got it together.
No, they appear to have it together.
Huh?
They appear to
Well,
have it
you know what I mean. Well, we don't even appear sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna say you can't go clean nobody else's home until you clean yours. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're about over here, man. So you know, hey, it's a blessing to have everybody here. When I say that, a lot of people hear me say that, but it is true. But y'all really could be somewhere else, like for real, you know. So, amen. Go ahead, Shona.
I would like to say this here. Even though my music is rough and grimy, every song I ever drop, get to the end, it'll tell you a story.
Amen.
And that's real music.
Because that's the only way that I can get you to listen. I have to come to your level to bring you to my level.
Amen. Story. That's how you should. But that's how you're supposed to do, though. You have to. I've learned the art of, and you hate to say it that way, but the art of deception, because they decept you with bad stuff. So why can't they decept you with something good? You know what I'm saying? Though the subliminal messages and all this other stuff is bad. So why can't I give a good subliminal message?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the last verse in Pimp Hard you just played.
Amen.
All your other brothers that are in the game, listen to the word, listen to the well-known prophets say. You can't get paid, you know, beating on women.
Right.
I'm telling you to stop beating on women.
Amen. Amen.
You know.
Amen.
All that garbage you talking, hey, we read about that on week.
Amen.
On a box of whole grain with it ain't about nothing.
Mm.
A billion rapping is a brother in chain gang. Because when you go to chain gang, they put you in that doggone suit. So they don't wrap you up like a Christmas present. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Right.
There's got a lot of metaphors in there, but you know, like they say, that those who have ears hear.
That's right. Amen. Amen.
And everybody's ministry is different, and that's what everybody need to realize, that you know nobody's ministry is the same. Everybody's ministry ain't the behind the walls church ministry.
Amen.
A lot of people that have street ministries are more effective than those who hide behind the wall of you know what I'm saying, you know, but I'm not saying that you're not supposed to come together with your people, you know, spiritually. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying a lot of us are needed outside of the walls so that people that are afraid to come into the walls still get the message.
When he talked about the ministry, he said, you know, he got different offices anyway. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people I can reach, some people in the church can't reach. Some people that in the church I can't reach. You know what I'm saying? So he got it set up that way. So we definitely with you on that right now. We finna get ready to get into show enough next song.
Oh, before you drop it,
Talk to me.
your song here has placement in the upcoming movie.
Amen.
So it's like exclusive.
Amen.
Right. And it's produced by Getatcha.
Amen.
Along with a lot of other great artists. And it's an honor for me to even be able to put my voice on that in a couple of spots.
Hey. You ain't in that new Fly movie coming out that you got down here.
Believe it or not, that they had that on lockdown as far as tracks and stuff.
Right. Hey.
There's a lot of.
Well, Heart of a Dope Man still has openings, and that's my film. I've been a ghostwriter. I've written over 7 multi-million-dollar films for other people without taking credit for it, but it's my time. So it's really gonna. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the best damn movie out of 50 years. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. So we still have placements for that movie.
Amen. We working over here at BPU.
It's gonna be called Heart of a Dope Man. It's a compare and contrast of 5 different drug dealers. They all have different reasons for getting into selling drugs. They all own record labels, but the end result is that they all realize they have epiphanies for different reasons. One got shot, one went to jail for 13 years, other reasons, but the end result is that they all realize that they were bamboozled into the industry, into the music industry as well as the drug gang to destroy our communities, when in our reality they're supposed to be the ones saving them. So they all transition, and the Black People Unity Festival and the Black I Am Awards is a part of that movement.
Amen. Big ups on that. So hey, I will be in the BPU festival, Black Unity Festival, and the Black I Am Awards. And like I say, we got vendor spots out there. We got slots for performances.
Looking for
sponsors,
sponsors,
you know what I'm saying? All that, man. So
this is not for me, it's not for Nitty, it's not for BPU, it's for us as a whole, as a people. Because we have to get to the point that we understand there has to be a hub that's going to bring everybody together. And God gave me that mission to make sure that even if I'm putting myself on the front line, I don't mind. I'm not scared to die, because every day that we wake up, the next day is never promised anyway. So at the end of the day, we have to do it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. If we want things to change for our people, we keep on complaining about the police brutality, but we killing each other more than the police could ever kill us. When we get to that point of understanding, that's when we start seeing things change. So that's what the Black People Unity Festival is about. That's what the Black I Am Awards is about. That's what the movie Heart of a Dope Man is about, and the other 9 films that's going to come to follow after that.
Amen. And before we go into music, I gotta say this one thing. You know what it is? It's the lack of love, and the pride situation get in between, because me and you have a big argument, and it go to the left field. I just, it's something about that black with that mentality. Man, I can't let this slide. You know what I'm saying? And people just learn, hey man, it ain't that serious, guys. And then
you know what, bro? I don't mean to break in, but I think you said at the end of the day, it's more self-hate.
Amen.
Exactly.
If you're so quick to kill somebody that look like you,
right?
You really hate yourself deep down inside. So I think you got to start with self-love.
Right.
Loving yourself before you can love anybody else.
That's them facts right there, man.
Before we go into the next song, we want to give shouts out to all of our followers or the people that have been tuning in. I see all you secret people out there. You don't got to let your face be shown. As long as you support, just keep on supporting.
Respect.
And the ones that's online, Carlos Nolan, all the people that's online, that's people from different places, New York, Ohio. Okay, continue to follow. We need your support. We're always talking about things that's going to help us at the end to empower us as a people.
Amen. We're finna get ready to get into this track, man. What's the name of the track again, Show Up?
So Cool.
Amen. We're finna get into So Cool, man. Coming live from BPU
always talk.
television and radio station.
Shit, drum, pimp, players and hustlers, and converters sit back. A-Town, baby. Never sleep. Like gangsters with chocolate. One shot and you dead. Streetwalker turn trick. My stable turn dead. David. paper was clear. 16 no words. Writing comes first and last. The ear never heard. Microsoft, Flipkart, have their own damn life. APLC.
What it is so cool. It's so cool. It's just like the name.
I can tell you one thing about when you mix, you don't like auto tune. You like
Oh no, I like real.
You just like the real
like
vocals.
real.
You like real straight
Everybody
vocals.
that I'm working with are just true telling no.
You like the
Nothing
natural.
off it, not off. I like when I do my mixing. I say whatever you sound like on in real life, or what you sound like this on the
song. Yeah.
Right.
And you know what?
When you
The
perform,
thing is,
when you perform this, when they hear you on the song, that's how they supposed to hear you when you hit the stage.
Amen.
that old school genuine, see, that's what we really don't have anymore. And that makes a big difference in the crispiness. It makes a big difference in the mixing and
I had to
mastering.
learn from the OGs.
Amen.
Yeah.
Like say, like my pops.
You have to keep
like
you have to
Show
keep
Love.
that old flavor in
Kinda,
there.
it's my like thank y'all for the music y'all had before us. You know,
Right.
I came up in the hip hop era, but also came up in like R&B, whatever. But my pops put me on to what real music is. You know what I'm saying? He came from that, from live band.
Amen.
So I got to give it back to him.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm producing this album, but like I told you, he inspired me.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
And the thing about that type of music is that you can put any genre to that music and it still sound nice. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a soulful voice, you can use a soulful voice. If you got that high pitched voice, you can use a high pitched voice. You can't do that with this music today because it's so.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just really is different than what old music used to be.
I can identify with it because sometimes we gotta put ourselves in the age, but at the same time, like I said, I think my pet peeve with it would be just like there's like a whole lot of no messages. Like it's no messages. It's a lot of selfishness.
Right. You said it.
Me,
Ooh.
You ain't saying like if you going through that, just say something that's gonna touch somebody with a story to help change their life. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, not to cut y'all tags. I don't know if y'all seen that new Childish Gambino video.
Oh, I love it.
Man, Childish Gambino video, he killed everything because everything going on behind. All that people focus on the dancing, money. It got one for I am so pretty.
Right.
And he say something about how they be saying a little rapping, fun, mumble rapping, and you really think about it, like, oh man, it's really like that, you know.
I think sometimes what's missing too, bro, is like this kind of interrupted us.
Amen.
Because we can't really sit down and face dialect, conversation, bond as men.
Amen.
Or
Amen.
as family, we all caught up in this.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So when you sit this down, then my big homie, we can sit down, he can drop some jewels on.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Some life skills, huh?
I got another question for you. Like when it comes to like recording music, when people just using no auto-tune, like I wanna not use auto-tune, but I just don't know my key. Like,
right.
Do you
So what happens is also like you say you come from a church background too, right?
Yeah.
So it comes from that too. Do you know your keys?
I mean,
you like C,
all right,
D,
when I
G,
make my beats, I know when I'm by myself and I make my beats and I sing and I hum and I do my melody, I start all my beats off at A minor. Because that's where my voice is comfortable.
That's where you're comfortable at.
In A minor. But then when I get to record certain songs, like I ain't gonna lie, when you were talking about when you said that certain people like are scared to show their real self in their song, like
cause you scared of somebody
I felt what you were saying because I felt like it was talking to me.
Be you, bro. I'm saying that's just say like that's my purpose. God put you in a certain position.
Yeah.
To be able to say something to help somebody.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So
Amen.
But that's my job and his job and everybody's job in here. It just ain't just me. But yeah, do that. If you come from that, bro, don't be scared of it.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? Get back to the naturalism because you at the age of some kids your age where they can follow you and say, man, I want to do that. You know, so a lot of people feel comfortable with the auto tunes because, like I say, it's like covering up the true talent. But let it shine, bro.
Hey,
let your black shine.
I got a song where I made it like in the 7th grade, but at the same time, the quality of the song by the music producer did at the time, like the quality is good, but like that's the only song, my first song I ever did. I used auto-tune, but it was only in certain parts. Like the rest of this, but I was also rapping. I wasn't singing. So
it ain't nothing wrong with if it's creativity. Just don't put yourself in no box.
Right. And because it really huge, like it's supposed to help to clean up the songs, clean up the verses. You know, even when the zappers or you remember the computer little people. Well, see when they did it in a whole nother level. And
I seen them perform live. Everybody in their band know how to play.
You gotta understand when Roger was doing it.
Right.
He was doing it through instrumentation. He wasn't doing it with a computer. He was actually doing it through a voice box.
Which is different
now.
So he can get on the stage at the award show and sound like Roger. But when you go to the award show, like the BT Awards, the guys who start that auto-tune, they be like, man, it sound like that.
Right.
Because you don't did all this, you can make anybody sound good.
Right.
But the truth is when you get that stage.
Right.
Right.
And
they get booed off that stage.
That's a whole different entity, man. A whole different entity. A lot of people understand, like, okay, the studio thing is one thing. But in order for you to really stay out here working and get money, you know what I'm saying, your stage show has to be awesome.
Absolutely.
It got to. It got to stay.
Just dropping some jewels.
Yeah. You want
people stay in the game. They stay in the game as long as we have, we still doing shows.
Right.
Still getting booked.
And see, that's one of the things that we lack.
I'm just dropping those jewels.
And those jewels are well needed because that's one of the things that we lack as a people.
DJ Taz in the building.
Yeah, it's the stage presence, and that's everything. When you get on the stage, and if you're not, first of all, if you don't sound good, you don't look good, and you don't do good, it can ruin your whole entire career.
You're not gonna eat.
Right.
You're not gonna get no money from it. You're not gonna have the fans, and you'll be a one-hit wonder if the one hit was even a hit.
It's never about you.
It never is.
It's about your audience. It's about your fans. So how you gonna get on fans and tell your fans you better than them? You look ugly. You think I got more money than you.
Right.
It's dumb.
That's messed up.
So you want to do something with me? I feel what you're going through. Let's ride together. Let's do this thing together.
Amen. If you don't mind, if we have time, I got one song that I made. Like I just swapped my flow a lot since I first started making music. And I want like you to hear this song and I want your honest opinion about it. Like, cause I might need to go back to my old flow. Let's
do what's natural from here. If it comes from here, bro, it's the truth. Not, you know that.
Amen.
Like you said, you can't do certain types of music because it's not in your heart. That's what he's saying. Right. If it's not in your heart, then why would you do it?
Hey, yeah, I know it's crazy.
A lot of stuff don't last long if it's not coming. You should go back and really study music and study like the greats before us and the longevity of their songs. They came from a pure heart place. They didn't come from no artificial. And their songs are still playing today. They still getting gigs and they don't last. Like some people just last 3 months and out the door.
Amen.
Like keep on. I gotta make a new song. I got 100 songs.
Right.
We just need one great song.
That's right.
Great.
Hey, you know what? I grew up. I started off with singing because you just said something. You opened up a can of worms, really. I started off singing before I ever rapped. I'm talking about that's for Shy, Jodeci.
Don't let me know that you can bust a tune.
Yeah, but all the years I used to always hold back because you know it wasn't cool back then to do it. Then that thing, Bone Thugs and Ja Rule came out. So I harmonized a little bit more, but never came out. And
let us hear some of that. Let me hear some of that harmony.
I'm still working on it. I gotta get what he said.
We gotta hear some now. We gotta hear some of what you used to do, bro.
And my new music, I actually got some that I've been harmonizing on. And I actually sang in the church too. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting.
You sing solos?
Yeah, in the church. Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, y'all.
Is that gonna happen on Sunday?
This Sunday is going down, man. I will be bringing the word of God to the people of God. 6682 Old Macon Highway, Rex, Georgia. Service started at 11. Sunday school started 9:45. You know what I'm saying, man? I got an awesome word. God still giving me more on the word, man. But it's a blessing. I might be singing, rapping. Ain't no telling what I might do. You know what I'm saying, man? But I'm honored to be an ambassador for God, to be able to get His word and share His word. You know what I'm saying? No, and to live His word. Because a lot of people don't understand. You got to be perfect to live His word. You know what I'm saying? So those that can come out, man, come out and rock with me, man. We're gonna have a great time out there, man. Show me what one of the first instruments you played?
Conga drum.
Drums, okay. What's that?
Conga drum.
Oh, conga. Hey.
You still know how to play those?
You played on what song you played?
Yeah, brand new.
Oh shoot, Nitty, we got Bernard Dawson of Naked Truth. You. Oh my God, we can put together something. Okay, I'm gonna have to borrow y'all.
Amen. Amen.
Yes,
That's
drums get to your soul.
Amen. Amen. Music, man. Music is just something about music that do something to you. Know, I ride for music. Honestly, I love music. Music is a way of life for me. Definitely, I'm telling y'all, finna see me everywhere. You know, not it ain't gonna be about no fame stuff. It's gonna be because this what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love this right here. And then to be able to fellowship, you know, to be a part of man. I'm finna be quiet in a minute, but you know what I'm saying. But to be able to fellowship and do something extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? Some people satisfied with just going to work and being that just won't get that can't go with me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something great. So anybody out there that trying to do something great, man, that extraordinary, man, I salute you, man, and I tell you, man, go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet, I have to tell you this, but you gotta get to the show.
Hey man, shoot.
Kilo show.
Amen.
I just want to say this to the young cat.
Amen.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Amen.
That's good.
Okay. Because I'm a past worship master, past capital grandmaster. I'm a shriner. I'm an official knight, like the knight of the round table.
Amen.
But I come down to everybody else level. And when I get them where I want them, I teach them.
Mm-hmm.
Dad to tell you, I would teach them brothers some heavy stuff.
Amen.
So where's your show at tonight?
We gotta go to what's the name of this spot? 20 Club 20.
Okay.
Club 20.
They gonna be in the house at Club 20, y'all. Make sure y'all go and join them.
Kilo Ali.
Kilo.
One of the legends.
Cocaine.
Okay. Kilo Ali.
That's right. Good time.
All right. Unplugged. Actually, after hours, we're unplugged here at BPU Radio as well. So.
Amen. Yeah, we got a lot of events we got coming up on. So y'all just stay tuned in. We want to definitely thank y'all for coming, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing right there. You know, because like I said, you already had something on your agenda and you still came out here and rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
So my word is my bond.
Amen. So that's a blessing. And we communicate. We ain't talk on the phone that one time until today, but we communicated like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing, man. And anybody else that I know that I rock with, man, when I try to get my people on the show, it ain't about the money. It's about you do what I do, and I got a platform that I want to bring you on to. You know what I'm saying, though? Because everybody in it for the money now, to the point where you don't even, when you see real folks, you miss real folks. You know what I'm saying? For real, because it's every minute, you know, it's a open mic put together just for the money. It's so much stuff that put together just for the money, but what's for the artist though? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? So this footage y'all we doing right now, y'all will be able to go on
BPU
YouTube,
Radio.
BPU, and pull your footage up and see your whole thing, as well as Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like I said, it's a blessing to have you here. You know.
And I hope to see y'all at the Black People Unity Festival. As a matter of fact, I hope to be able to collab with you with the Black People Unity Festival and the Black I Am Awards, because we have people coming from everywhere. And on the 5th of the Black I Am Awards, that's also my mother's 65th birthday, and she's gonna be coming from Ohio. So, you know, y'all, I gotta show. This production has to be superb. You know, I just gotta do it like that. It's time. You know, and it comes a time that all of us have a time. And I know right now this is my time, but it's not my time for me. It's my time for the mission of bringing our people together in unity. That's why.
And while she talking about time, shoot, it's time for us to wrap it up. Hey, it's about that time. Amen. Yeah, I looked at the thing, it's 10, it passed 10 o'clock. We rolling, you know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, it was just 20 minutes till.
So we finna get ready to wrap it on out anyway. But show enough, you finna go out with a bang. We all going out. Where can we find everybody? Start with you, Vic.
My Instagram is B_barber 3_. And my YouTube channel is Vic20, but it's VICC20, the number 20. And my Facebook is just regular Vic.
Amen. Where we find you at, Jack?
You can find me on all social media, Jack Nero. That's JAKDINERO, Jack Nero. Instagram, YouTube, Google.
Amen. You work. Amen. Hey, what about you? Where we can find you at, Brian?
You can find me on Instagram at Everyone's Mafia. Facebook, Brian Green.
Amen. The mob in the building. What about you, showing up here?
All you gotta do is do be showing up pimping.
Amen. Amen.
Well.
Hey, pop up on the screen, guys. Y'all, cause it's this move he do, y'all. Hey, I'm telling you, what we find
You gonna be doing that tonight?
Yeah, he probably ended up.
Oh, I'm ready. I gotta go get dressed and get. What time this gonna start?
We already released
Oh,
that.
wow.
Where they find you at, DJ Tag?
Facebook and Twitter, original DJ Taz.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
IG is DJ Taz 11.
Well, I'm following everybody, and I got to get a picture with everybody right quick, because I know they got to go. So we thank everybody for tuning in. I thank Dr. Harris for rocking with me tonight, man. It's a blessing. Shouts out to DJ. Oh, man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. We gonna keep your music spinning for you, just because y'all came all the way from where y'all came. We gonna keep you spinning.
And check y'all's calendars and y'all come up with something for the Black I Am Challenge, because that's what the whole movement is. Beautiful living ancestors controlling kingdoms. We're beautiful. Every day that we wake up, we're living. Your ancestors is somebody, because there's always going to be somebody to come after you, and it's designed for us to control this kingdom. And we have to do it by coming together in unity. So we are going to have artists. We're going to have spoken word artists. We're going to have so many things. And then we're going to be doing a Black I Am Challenge so that we can develop the actual artists for the show.
Amen. Amen. So y'all got it right here from Dr. Harris, man. Thank everybody for tuning in. Thank the creator of heaven and earth, man. It's a blessing, man. And we out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah, you know, I gotta get me some more pictures right quick before y'all fall out of here, man. Shoot. I said, shit, it's time for everybody to go. Hey.
If it's raining, you gotta get point A to point B.
Nah, that's handling. Oh, you said when it rains.
Yeah, you don't want to be reckless.
Nah, man, I don't like it. And thank you for coming, man.
Nitty, I know you already got their information. Make sure you have all the information for me.
I put a D in dope for real. Running on my coat for real. They try to take off. I went to red and take off.
Yeah, well, shoot, I guess that whole box, but they halfway gone. They like, hey.
I just want to push her on my car. Shout out the hood, they know I'm a god. They know we bang whatever we are. I just be cussed on stage. Look at these BDS in my chain. I'm doing better, I can't even complain. Got the plane and I throw out the brain. Bring it back, made the big on the same. With the gang, switching the name. Take the tag, got me switching these lanes. I want to stay, me get these chains. Niggas be fucking with fame. I think got so stupid, don't from this, I'm from the Zaza. All them took my OG, man, that nigga from the Zaza. Try out DZ and them local crippin' on the Zaza. I get back there for the low and send them to the Zaza. I said the coke for real. I put a D in dope for real. Think of running on my coke for real. They take on. I went to red and take on. Shot they clean that nigga a real. We had them best in the neighborhood. I'm doing shit and they wishing they could. I'm the first one from the right through the hood. They hated on me, but it's still lawwood. They gon' want me and it's still lawwood. I'm on probation, they let off a fool. Feeling like you trying to see what I do. They think they know trying to study my moves. They trying to do what I do. All-star weekend, I'm in the packing. I just got shit for nigga, you
Somebody's bad. Hey, is this somebody's bad? Oh,
Sometimes when you create waves in the vibe, you know what I'm saying? You really vibe in the wave, you know what I'm saying? Never let these niggas catch up what you call up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can get back on my own and go by myself. I never needed no help. I need you niggas, you wasn't right there. If you need me, them niggas, I'm sure I'll be here. My vision was broken, now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in a year. Trading the sign, I'm shaking his head. I ran out, she be them. I can get back on my own and go by myself. I never needed no help. I need you niggas, you wasn't right there. If you need me, them niggas, I'm sure I'll be here. My vision was broken, now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in a year. Trading the sign, I'm shaking his head. I ran out, she be them. Taking the zone, I'm sticky as hell. Whenever we argue about Chanel, whenever ain't rapping, I'm still me spell. My niggas, I call you, hope you don't tell. If you can sit quiet and I pay you bail. Still ain't gon' sneeze if they send me to hell. I put in notes trying to get the M. Remember the same games I was in. Burn up, my speed faster. Burn up, light speed faster. Burn up, light speed fast, yeah. Light speed fast, yeah. I can do better on my own and go by myself. I never needed no help. I need you to niggas, you wasn't right there. If you need me, them niggas, I'm still on you here. My vision was broken, now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in a year. Trading the sign, I'm sticky as hell. I ran out, she be them. I can do better on my own and go by myself. I never needed no help. I need you to niggas, you wasn't right there. If you need me, them niggas, I'm still on you here. My vision was broken, now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in a year. Trading the sign, I'm sticky as hell. I ran out, she be them. You won't believe what I made in a year. keep on crying, I'm tired of tears. I keep on riding, just what it is. I'm on my grind, so fuck how you feel. I got some homies who sitting in a pen. They gon' be sitting in there for some years. We was some teams, they label us wrong. As some judges who throwing us wrong. I know your pain, just hold on. Just sing this song. I can be back on my own and go by myself. I never needed no help. I need you, niggas, you wasn't right there. If you need a nigga, I'm sure gon' be there. If I did you was broken, now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in the year. Trading designer, I'm sticky as hell. I ran that line, I should be them. I had to be back on my own and go by myself. I never needed no help. I need you, niggas, you wasn't right there. If you need a nigga, I'm sure gon' be there. If I did you was broken, now I see clear. You wouldn't believe what I made in the year. Trading designer, I'm sticky as hell. I ran that line, I should be them.
Okay.
That's everything.
Okay. How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I like it.
Hey man.
I like it.
Hey, what? Hope you come back and bring some more orders.
Me and Martin probably gonna do it. I ain't speak on it a lot, because we ain't really a part yet. We're working on it, make sure ourselves.
Amen.
So we're working on it. We're gonna go get some stuff done.
Amen. Well, you see where we at.
I got you.
And you see we're official.
Yep.
Hey.
I appreciate you, bro.
Alright, you stay blessed. I'm finna come back out there.
I walked into the room and I was completely taken aback. It was like I was able to live out that moment for real. You're just hit by it. Oh my God, I'm such a mess.
When you sit down and watch This Is Us, you are thinking about your family.
When I held you for the first time, it hit me like a bolt of lightning. You were my purpose, Ken.
The moments are genuine, and I think our audience sort of picks up on that.
I swear to you, son, you will find yours.
So what I really appreciate is hearing what our fans have to say. They want us to know how it makes them feel.
I've gotten people who've written about adoption, seeing a Black couple who actually really love each other.
There's something comforting about knowing that you're not alone.
Being vulnerable with somebody is such a big deal.
I think that's why our audience loves the show so much. That's why I love it.
You are my way.
I see you, baby, and I can see our baby's head, and we got this.
I had the highlight of my day right there, sitting by my side. Every day, every piece of the show was made with love. People feel that.
I think I actually need to kiss you.
I want to know who motherfucking representing here tonight. Hold on. Louisiana shit. Murder on the beat. Something we gotta cut up to, you. Yeah. Everybody get your motherfucking roll on. I don't shorty and she doesn't want no slow song. Had a man last year, life goes on. Haven't let the thing loose, girl, it's so long. You been inside, know you like to lay low. I've been peeping what you bringing to the table. Working hard, girl, everything paid for. First, last phone bill, car, no cable. With your phone out, gotta hit them angles. With your phone out, stepping like you play ball. And you showing up, but it's alright. And you showing up, but it's alright. It's a short life. gotta follow without a mission. You really piping up on these niggas. You gotta be nice for what to these niggas? I understand. You got a underband, you got a baby band, you got some bad friends. High school pics, you was even bad then. You ain't stressing off no lover in the past tense. You already had them. Working head of year, finish round 5. Post all down, you don't see them outside. Yeah, they don't really be the same offline. You know dog days, you know hard times. Doing overtime for the last month. Saturday, call the girl, get them gassed up. Gotta hit the club, gotta make that ass jump. Gotta hit the club like you hit the motherfucking angle. With your phone out, snapping like you Fable. And you showing off, but it's alright. And you showing off, but it's alright. It's a short life.